Now I am going to take the topic of Python programming. So in this Python programming, now I discuss the basics of Python. So introduction to Python. Python is one of the general purpose programming language, and it is one of the most powerful programming language, and it is one of the general purpose programming language. It is an high level interpreted language, and this language was developed by Guido von Rossum in the year of 1991. So why we go for Python programming languages? Python uses only the simple syntax format, simple structure format compared to other programming languages, and Python it supports rapid prototyping, and Python it allows the user to connect with databases so that the user is possible to read and modify the content of the code. Then Python it is easy to learn and easy to maintain, easy to read. So these are the some of the features of Python. Here also listed here Python programming features. So easy to learn, easy to read, easy to maintain. So easy to learn means it uses only the simple structures and simple English statements so that it can be easy to follow and it can be easy to learn compared to other programming languages. So easy to read means it uses only the simple English statements to for better understanding, and it is easy to follow. It is easy to follow, so that that is whatever the statements that are used in Python, it can be clearly defined so that it is easy to read. So the next one, it is easy to maintain, and Python it supports bulk of library, bulk of standard library. So many of the models and packages are added in this library, so that the user is use the models and packages in our coding whatever you want. So next, interactive mode. Interactive mode means that is it supports interactive mode to the user. You can interactively use the Python code for developing any software and for developing any game and for education line or network programming line, whatever it is. So next, that is it supports guide programming. So Python it supports guide programming that can be used for system calls, Windows systems and others. And scalable means that is it uses the better structure, and it is used for large programs. So these are the some of the Python features that are added in this slide. Then this is the applications of Python. So Python is used in web development, game development, then and in education side, social development, and database creation, database that is connected with the databases, and network programming line. Okay, so these are the some of the applications comes under Python. So this is one of the simple program that is it can print that is hello world. The statement is printed using Python code. So it uses only the simple statement print and double quotes, whatever you want to print, that content is added in this, then it can print. But compared to other languages, it can have only simple statements. So it is very easy to learn. So next, value. So value means it is a fundamental thing. Value, it may be a letter, or it may be a character, or it may be a set of characters. So value means it can hold some data. So that is the concept of value. Value means it is a fundamental thing. That is it may be a number, or it may be a letter, or it may be a set of characters. So here some of the examples are added in this. Here what is the use of type function is, if you don't know what the value that belongs to in Python, you want to understand, you want to know about that what type of value is means, you can use the type function. So you just give type, then the value, then it can print whatever the type that are belongings to, it can just print. So some of the example is added in this, you can verify it. So here also some of the examples are listed. So integer value, if you are taking value means value may be a number. Number means, so in this decimal number is available and float number is available. So decimal number means it is in the type of integer, and float number means it is in the format of floating point added in the number. So if you are giving the value, just it can print. So set of characters, if you are giving means it can print the type is string. So in double quotation and single quotation, or that is a set of characters are defined using double quotation mark and single quotation mark. Here triple quotation marks is also used. So within double quotation, you can possible to use single quotation also. In the same way, in single quotation, you can possible to use double quotation also. And in triple quotation, you can possible to use either single quotation or double quotation. So here some of the examples are added in this slide. You just verify it. So next, variables. Variable is a data name. It is used to store some data values. Variable means variable. It is a data name. It is used to store the data values. Variable, it can hold the value with the help of assignment operator. So whatever value is in right hand side, that is assigned to left hand side. So that is the concept of variable. So variable means it is a data name. It is mainly used to store data values with the help of assignment operators. So here some of the examples are added in this. So whatever given in right side, it can be assigned to left side. So that is the concept of variable with the help of assignment operator. So next, Python keywords. So here there are 30 keywords are used in the comes under Python. Keyword means it is a predefined word, and the user is not possible to change the meaning of this word. So these words are already written by some experts, and so the user can use this word. So next, variable name. Variable name can be arbitrarily long. So it always starts with letter or underscore. Then it cannot start with any special characters or numbers. So our variable name means it is an arbitrarily long, and it always starts with letter or underscore. There is no any without any digits or without any number like this. So here some of the examples are listed here. Verify it. So next one, statements. Statement means it is instructions. Statement is a instructions. There are two kind of statements are used. That is a print statement, and another one is assignment statement. So print statement it provide an output, whereas assignment statement cannot provide an output. So in this example you can check it. So after print some value is added in this. That value is printed. Whereas in assignment, it can assign only the values. It cannot print. So that is the difference between print and assignment statement. Statement means it is a simple instructions. It is simply an instruction. There are two kind of statements are used in this. So one is print statement and another one is assignment statement. Print statement, it can provide an output, whereas assignment, it cannot provide an output. It just only assign the values. So if you want to print that value means you want to use print statement. So that is the concept of statement. So some of the example is listed here. So expression, it is the combination of letters, operators, characters, etc. So expression means it will include all, it will include both. There is the letters, numbers, or any operators. So that is said to be an expression. So an example is there. So next one, functions. Function means function. It is a concept of set of, that is group of statements that is called it as a function, or block of code that is called it as a function. So why we go for function concept means function that is reusability, and it avoids the duplication of code, and it reduces the length of the code. so that we go for the function concept. That is, the larger programs are divided into smaller programs so that it is easy to maintain and easy to follow. So that is the concept of functions. So in functions, the arguments are passed. So arguments are passed and you provided some result. So that is the concept of function. So if you want to define a function in Python programming language, you want to use the keyword def. So def is a keyword that are used to create a function. So that is the concept of functions. So calling function means you want to create a function in Python, then you want to give some statement that is, you want to add some code within the function, then you want to bring that output, means you just give simply a function name so that it can bring the output. Arguments means whatever the arguments you want to pass into functions, that is said to be an arguments or parameters. So how many arguments you are passed into functions, for that arguments you want to give the values. If you are, for example, if you are passing 2 arguments, you want to give the value for 2 arguments. If you are giving one value for one argument, if you are not giving value for another argument, means it shows the error. So whatever the arguments that are passed into functions, you want to give the values. So in arguments, there are types are available. So the first one is arbitrary arguments. So arbitrary arguments means, so if you don't know how many arguments that are passed into function, means you just give simply an asterisk symbol before the arguments. So that is the concept of arbitrary arguments. So here example is added in this, you can check it. Then keyword arguments means here key is equal to value. So that is the syntax format for giving a keyword arguments. And keyword arguments means key is used for assigning the values. And keyword arguments means here double asterisk symbol is used. So in arbitrary arguments, single asterisk symbol is used, whereas in keyword arguments, a double asterisk symbol is used. So if you don't know how many keyword arguments are passed into function, means you just give the double asterisk symbol before the arguments, then you can use it. So example is added in this. You can verify and check it. So past statement means if you have created a function but you are not giving any values into the function, means you just give pass into functions so that it can avoid for creating an error. So that is the concept of pass statement. So that is the concept of pass statement, and the advantages of using function is it avoid the duplication of code, and it avoid the repetition of code. Then larger problems are divided into smaller problems so that it can be easy to work out and easy to produce an output. So these are some of the advantages of using functions. Thank you to all.